And we are off. All right. Hi, everybody. Today is Monday, June 12th. And today, when we are going forward, looking at our future and planning our week, I want to focus forward as we try new things to think about progress and not perfection. So, as we try new things and as we attempt bravery as we attempt maybe technology that we've not tried before, or going out into the world and try stuff that we haven't done before out in the world. Um, just try. Personality over perfection, progress over perfection, and just do stuff. Done is fun, right? So progress over perfection this week. Okay. Can we all commit to that? Give me a say yes. Yes.
Yes.
All
Hell yeah.
right. So
Yes.
here is our feature this week. Beautiful in Your Skin is what they decided to call this promo, and I dig it. I think it's great. So take a peek at each of the pieces if you haven't already, and see what goes together, see kind of what is a flow here. I'm really into I love the lower price point pieces here because that's in my mind, a stock up for us, things to use as hostess gifts, things to use as giveaway pieces, things to use as party incentives, order tonight kind of pieces. The hydration shock mask mails with a stamp, so that is primo as a party gift for me. Also, the boost wipes I feel like are an on hand for us, so that's an important piece, a stock up piece for us. But if we look at the sale retail, one of each item is $326. So that's so close to a $400 order. So keep that in the back of our mind here. Um, just looking at all of these pieces here. Okay. I love the story that these sale items can tell. So as you're thinking through all of the idea starters that we're going to have here, start thinking through the stories that all of these pieces can tell. Okay. I'm going to admit me people. Okay, great. So let's start with our idea starters. And I think our social calendar, as we always do, is a great place to start because our social calendar is with us before the month even starts. So let's get into the habit of looking at our social calendar and planning our week because we can plan our success, right? So, guys, let's get into the practice too of unmuting and just talking for me. It's National Men's Health Week. So, as much as we love to focus on our girls, this is a week that we should be reaching out to our dudes, right? Pouring one out for our homies. National Men's Health Week is June 12th through June 18th. So, this is a great week to help men find their way in Jafra. So, whether that is buying, right? So, buying their skincare, hosting, because men can host skincare classes, men can host workshops, men can host parties with other men and women in their lives, or joining, because this business is great for men too. I was talking with Jackie actually last week, and the top sponsorer in my old team was a team of men. So men do this business. It is amazing for men as well. Okay. So put on your brainstorming caps and think about where and when you can find men this week. Today is Red Rose Day. So sharing rose colored makeup colors. There's on page, I think it's 21 of the brochure, is all kind of rose red things. Get familiar with your brochure and get creative. Okay. Social media is not literal. So you can do anything you want with these like kind of rose days or any kind of like days on the internet. So share a selfie with you in your rose makeup colors, or get like super creative. Grab a rose from like the grocery store. It's Hannaford here, but like any grocery store that you have, toss it in your teeth, give yourself a selfie. Share a tango from Dancing with the Stars video that you remember that you love. Like anything that you can think of that's fun, share it. Social media is not literal. You can be creative with it, have fun. There's a song that sticks in my head that always reminds me of like a Tango Red Rose video. I might share that today and hashtag it Jafra Summer, right? And throw it back to this page because everything is connected. Okay. Tomorrow is Go Live for Skin News. And this week, this feature is perfect for skin news, right? Because this feature is all about your skin, all about it. So I decided to share some live video best practices. These are my top 3, but let's unmute and let's talk through some other live video best practices. For me, mine is keep your background simple. You can throw one on your green screen or just like a wall in your house. Keep it simple. Look at the camera if you can. Eye contact feels good. If you're not like looking all over the place, it's like not distracting. Be consistent of when you're posting your live videos so people know when to show up to see your live videos. If you're going to do like a go live at 5 time, that's easy to remember. And like I said earlier, personality over perfection. If you're funny, be funny. You don't have to know everything. If you're not funny, don't try to be funny, right? If you're dry and your delivery is like knowledgeable, be knowledgeable. Like you don't have to be something you're not. That's totally fine. But like personality over perfection. Be yourself always. What's some of your other live video best practices? Anybody? I will call on you.
Sorry, I'm detangling yarn.
I love it. Do it.
Like Christy just sparked, which was kind of goes to my point, is making sure that you're in a quiet space. It's not when kids are coming home from school or when there's a bunch of chaos around you. So try
Love
and
it.
time it or plan it for when you have a quiet space.
I love that. Anyone else's live video best practices?
Always that angle, right?
Right? Like not this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, you got to have
Like
your
no one wants to
phone
see
above
here.
your head, right? And angle it down so you lose anything here, right? So, and
Yeah.
light and
One
lighting.
that I'm really big on that I was taught a while back is don't sit there and wait for people to join before you start talking.
Yeah, just talk. Yeah.
Agree. That drives
Yeah,
me
the
crazy
replay.
when I attend training. It's like, I'm here, don't wait. It's like you used to have that rule, like when you go to a party, well, no one's here, let's just wait. And I'm like, well, I'm paying a babysitter, right?
Right,
Like,
hurry up.
well, I'm here on time, give me a gift then. I don't know, why am I waiting, right? So,
Right.
yeah,
Give
I
me a
love that
party.
tip, Becky. That's super smart.
I love that. I love that. Does anybody else have like an awesome live video best practice?
Smile. Smile
Heck
while you're
yeah.
talking.
Your joy, right? I love that. And I think that when you're nervous, go ahead.
I would say I have one more that I learned the hard way.
Oh yeah,
The
share away.
lines, the way the screen freezes when it's showing it up on your news feed, the faces. So I make sure before I hit start that I've got like the best look on my face, the best smile. I'm not like looking over here. So I like have a happy face, kind of frozen and ready. Then I hit start so that way that freeze picture that it shows isn't horrific.
The freeze frame will always do you dirty. You are so right. My ultimate best practice is to practice. If you are nervous about live video, you best practice, practice, practice. Because, and here's what's up, you'll never get better at it unless you practice doing it. If you're afraid to get on live video, you will always look horrified, like deer in the headlights, like, oh my God, I'm horrified. You will always look so scared. Just get on live video and do it, or practice in front of the mirror, or just set your phone up in front of your face and record yourself talking. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes better. And you will always do better if you practice. So that's my ultimate best practice, is to practice.
And Jack, I'm just going to suggest,
Yeah.
get a ring light, right? If you don't have one, I assume everybody does, but if you don't, because you could set your phone in there and then you can be more animated, right?
For
So
sure.
really important too, if you have those, that just makes it so much easier than holding your phone, doing all of this, right?
Yeah. Well, and steady cam is always better than shaky cam. When
Yes.
you're on a live, I would always rather have a steady cam than a shaky cam. And you
Agree.
can never rely on like your water bottle, book, pillow setup to hold it, because then it'll fall and then you're like, that
True
happened.
that. True that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on
Have one.
to, oh, do you have one? Is that Pat?
Right. So I don't do this all the time, but I do it sometimes.
Okay.
And when I do, I always let my client or the persons at my booth to let them know what I'm going to be asking them and what I'm going to be saying, and to see if it's okay with them, and catch that excitement in the moment that it's happening, and not just to say, okay, we're going to ask you your name. We're going to just have them to let them know that you just want them to share their experience and how they feel. And it usually goes. And even if it's kind of some noise in the background, if you're at a vending show like the one I'm posting, you will hear some other things and excitement. And I think that helps with it being more natural and more entertaining, I would say, in life.
I love that. So you're talking about doing a live with someone else at like a
Yes.
show, like at a live
Right.
show. I love that.
Right.
Prepping your speaker, very important. I love that. So good. Okay. So moving on. So Wednesday is Flag Day. So if you live in small town America, like I do, there's often like a parade or some kind of like thing that happens in your town square. So if that happens, go out and be in the world. Okay. If you don't live in small town America and there's nothing happening like in your tiny town, share online. Talk about how Jafra truly encourages us to explore the freedom of working your business your way. Okay. You can always play with words online and in person. You can always play with freedom. It's a free play. Okay. You're allowed to utilize the red, white, and blue theme. You're allowed to utilize these national theme days however you like. Okay. And we do have in our feature a lot of white product. So get out there and use it. All right. You can do a callback to some of those red rose theme color things, right? And use them again in the reds. Play with features. Play with what you can call back and use multiple times, because the more times people see it, the more times people will be exposed to it, the more times they'll be comfortable calling back to it. Okay. So if you're utilizing sales or the features this week, call back to them multiple times. Okay, that's safe, that's fine, that's okay to do. If you're gonna use Flag Day as an opportunity to talk about kits and freedom to work your business the way that you like, that's totally fine. Talk from the heart. Talk about your experience in the company from the heart. Try not to be shticky, because that can be a little bit gross. Try not to be too, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Try not to be too like
Salesy?
salesy. That's the word. Yeah. Try not to be too salesy about it. Just speak from the heart and speak very like, this is my experience. This is the place that I've been for X amount of years, and this is why I love it. Share your love and your experience in a really wholesome way, and I think it'll come across in a warm, comfortable way. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. So for the 15th, we're going to talk about sunscreen tips. Okay. So don't just think about a golf course, which is an awesome place because I think we're still talking about women and golfing this month. But think about any place you can grab a tabletop outside in the sunshine this month, right? So think about tabletops in community pools, think about tabletops outside in the shopping centers, anywhere open air. We have like lots of open air like outlets, any places that you can set up a tabletop. It's a great time to talk about sunscreen. And I love a bulk order of single products that you can just gather up a bulk order of like just sunscreens or just the tinted sunscreen and get green by 19 so that you can focus on something else for the back half of the month, whether that's your sponsoring or working with your team to get a whole branch popped out, whatever it is that you want to work on for the back half of your month. Focus on getting green by 19, right? So that you don't need to focus as heavily on your personal sales and you can work on something else for the back half of your month. So I love a bulk order for that. I think that's so good to just like ram out the whole front half of your month. Yes? Does that make sense? Yeah. Awesome. Questions, comments, concerns about any of that so far? I went kind of fast. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no, I have a question. What do you
I
mean?
love a question.
Okay, a bulk order of what? All sunscreens, or I didn't understand what you're talking.
However you like to do it, but I love like the idea of focusing on 1 or 2 SKUs so that you can like just really sell hard those like 1 or 2 or 3 like products. Does that make sense? I can't see you, Debbie, so I hope that
Oh.
I'm making sense. But it's like,
Why can't you see me?
I don't know. I think it's just Zoom.
I can see Debbie.
Here's-
I think
Thank
it's just
you.
that Zoom is
She has her
set up,
screen
but
up.
I can hear you.
Sorry. Okay.
But it's just really focusing on 1 or 2 or 3 SKUs to like really narrow in on the features and benefits, ingredients, and reasons to like focus on those products. So for specifically for SPF, like skin cancer awareness and prevention, I would really, really focus on those for sun protection, right? And being able to sell focused bulk orders on specific demographics.
So do you mean the client orders the bulk?
No, so like I would order X amount,
Okay.
like big amounts, and then deliver.
Have it
to my
ready and deliver. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And-
but like
and you don't-
ordering. Go ahead.
And you don't mean like 10 of one item. You mean like selling like a bundle to the client, like a couple of things like sunscreen and the face tint.
Yeah. I don't mean ordering 10 with the intention to sell them. I mean ordering only as many as people buy. So like, I mean ordering 10 if someone buys 10. Does that make sense?
Who buys 10?
I mean,
The same
anybody who's
thing.
looking to stock up on their sunscreen for the whole summer. I would buy 10 sunscreens if I was looking to stock up, for sure.
Like if you could take page 8 and 9, the vacay vibes,
Mhm.
okay? Jack, I don't know if you want to get off your screen and then we can see
Yeah,
people. Maybe
I
that'll
totally
help
can.
you out. Yeah. So
There we go.
one thing, you could take page 8 and 9 and you could do a whole focus on vacay vibes, but you would put 2 pictures and call out like 2 different orders. So you could do a post with let's take care of the hair and the face, right? So they're going to buy the 3 sunscreens. So you're teaching them. So you always want to be an educator and a consultant who sells a deal, right? So for instance, you could just do the 3 sun care and maybe the 2 hair care products, right? Like, let's dare to care about our sun and our hair. I'm making it up, but you know what I mean. I got to have a rhythm
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a rhyme and a one-liner. So you would do that and you would call out that group from that for $69. Holy crap. Stock up, bulk up. Oh my gosh. That is literally, as a client, taking each product down to what? $13, right? Or less, well, it's a little over 13. So if you do that, you also want to teach them, like Jackie said, P.S. Remember to always reapply your sun care every 2 hours, and you need the size of a shot glass per usage per person. So you've got 4 usages if you really want to be safe in the sun per bottle. I'm actually suggesting bulk buying, right? So she might want 2 of those. Detangler, the sun's going to dry out your hair. The chlorine's going to dry out your hair. So you've got to get the argan oil. So
Oh, yeah.
you don't just want to post and sell. That makes me kukalaka. It's posting and teaching. How do I use these products in an organic, simple way? So this would be a great go live video and post the deal and market those 5 products. Then you could do another one. And now you're like, oh, but wait, we forgot from the neck down. So let's get another vacay vibe offer for you. Now I'm going to sell my shower gels. I'm going to sell my hair masking. I'm going to sell my pearl cleanser and my almond oil, whatever. So when you look at this, there's so many cool postings and lives, but always be a beauty educator, not just a poster and a buy this deal. Here's the discount. I get that, but you want to teach them, right? Like, why would I use a hair mask? I would bet 20% of your clients have, do use a hair mask, but 80% don't. They don't know why or how. So just feature that, like Jackie's saying, and just have the hair mask on. Who cares? Put your hair mask on and go live, make them look at you, right? And what has she got in her hair? What is she doing? This is a live hair mask. So this is so important in summer. It will keep your color lasting longer. It gets rid of the fuzzy summer split ends. Do it every single week for 20 minutes like I'm doing. And since you're doing that, ask me about other masks from head to toe. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense. And I was just answering Carol in the comments. I'm super snobbish about my hair care. And I admit that I was going to be really snobbish about the split end capsules, but I read the ingredients and I tried them, and y'all, they're just as good as the Aveda split end treatment. You have to encourage folks who are snobbish about ingredients to read the ingredients and try it, because they're really, really good. Like really, really good. You have to. There's like no other way around it. So yeah, just encourage folks to do their research and do their own research as you're teaching them the features and benefits of each ingredient and each product. Just encourage them to do their own research and to do their own homework on the product, right? And yes, exactly. For body care, it's the shot glass.
So, and Jackie, when you were doing the offers, again, I love that she did that. When you look at either the page 10, the dream routine, or go into Royal Revitalized offer at 107, those deals that she broke down are super ways to create a bundle, a bigger, better bulk bundle of skincare head to toe. And you could have them go over to your website and do a skin consult and take advantage of taking our skin offers of the month, but we're going to multiply it into getting every detail you need with our weekly sale. So this is a really good skin consult time. That thing screams skin routines for summer. Summer's on the 21st of this month, so we're getting them ready. By the time summer hits, they've got their skin routine in their bathroom. So it's a really good week. You want to be pushing skin consults with 2 deals, monthly and weekly.
I love it. So good. May we move on? Are we good? Cool. Okay. Friday is Fragrance Friday, and I had an idea because we're not only encouraging y'all to sell and to be sellers, we're also encouraging y'all to to position yourself as experts in your field, right? So whatever that looks like for you, I want you to choose what you are, what expert you are. And for some of you, that is a fragrance expert, right? So I had an idea, sharing the proper way to apply your perfume. And when I learned from some of you what the proper way to apply your perfume is, now I see folks on like the internet, on TikTok, putting on their perfume and then swishing it immediately. I'm like, "Ah." So I was looking. I know, it's crazy. So I was looking online on really easy ways to learn about how to apply fragrance correctly. So when you're teaching people how to apply their fragrance correctly, you can find great sources online. So I really liked this article up in the upper right, the 9 tips for applying perfume from Birdie. It was written by this great writer, and it's a really recent article, but it was medically reviewed by a board certified dermatologist and then fact checked by a fragrancer. And it's a really great article, and it talks about like not crushing your top notes and all of like what top notes are generally floral and what happens when you crush them, blah blah blah. It's a really interesting article, and you can share that with your customers and your clients, and without selling anything, just like educating them and how that teaches them to use their product and how they'll get more out of their products, even if it's not Jafra product, how they'll get more out of their product and how they'll trust you more as their educator, as their teacher. And as they buy new things and as they try new things, they'll get more from you, right? And so you can utilize these trusted sources, whether it's Vogue, and for men, since it's Men's Week, I included a GQ article. And there's fragrance layering and how moisturized skin takes fragrance better than dry skin, right? And like, you can be a better provider of product when you're teaching an educated market, right? So like, you can provide folks product and teach them how to best layer their product. And you can teach folks how to choose the best layering skincare and the best layering fragrance and how to best moisturize their skin before their spray tan or whatever. But you can also be the person that they come to when they're like, oh, my perfume doesn't sit well. Why? And you can just answer their question. Or my husband is like bathing in this cologne and it's giving me a headache. Help me teach him how to use it. Or like my brother is bathing in this body spray and it's giving everyone around him a headache. Help me teach him how to do it better. So you can be an expert in your field and a trusted person while also selling a product, but you can also just be a trusted person, right? And it's better to be a trusted individual on the internet than it is to just be a seller. It's always better to be an expert, to be positioned as an expert who knows things about more than just selling stuff on the internet. And I love thinking about it that way much more than just like, oh, I go to her to buy lipstick. You know, I would love much more than to think of Sandra as just like more than just my lipstick girl. I would love to think of her as like, oh, she's like the skincare guru. Like I go to her when I like need something or I need to know something about skin or I need to know something about fragrance. So as you're coming up with social content or you're coming up with skincare content, think about how you can incorporate more education into your content. Yes? Yes. Awesome. And then very last, we have testimonials. And I would love to know from the class, when you share a testimonial from a client, do you prefer a post with words and a picture, or do you prefer a video from that person? What do y'all prefer?
In general, I prefer a post that's in their words, and I
Mhm.
typically block the name out because you can actually like see and verify that this person said this. I
Interesting.
don't really, I think I've seen a lot of video testimonials. I think if I were to do a live with somebody that just had a facial and they're super excited and saying, you know, my face feels so soft, I feel so amazing, I think that would be more powerful when it's right in the moment. But I think if it's later on, like if you're asking for a testimonial a week later, you're not going to feel their excitement as much on video. So I think in that case, I would prefer a post. I think it depends on the type and style of testimonial and how it's going to have its reach and impact.
Yeah, that's just a personal, like a personal post question. I just would love to know what y'all think. Anyone else have a thought? I've seen a lot of great videos. I know Shafika shares videos.
Shafika's, yes.
Yeah.
I love Shafika's videos, yes. But you've got a point that if you need it immediate, it might be, a post might be just as good. So,
Great. I think either way is great. And I just wanted to hear from y'all what you thought. I like it either way. Videos perform better, says Diana. Videos perform better when it comes to social media.
Videos.
And that's true. Absolutely. Because the social media algorithm loves the human face. It's absolutely true. I don't know if Shafika's here. I can't see her. I don't.
She's here, but I don't think she can
Here.
speak. She's
Incognito.
at work. No, she's
Yeah.
at work, I believe. But Shafika always get a video and a testimony from anyone she does a facial with at her parties, her classes, or just one-on-ones. She always get a testimony for her from her client, and she posts it in um, is she here?
Yeah, she's here. I see her.
Okay, yes, you are. Well, you can take over from there, Shafika.
Speak on it for just a second, if you don't mind.
I'm speaking on what now?
You get
Your
a video
videos.
testimonial from the folks that you get a facial from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody that usually comes over after I finish, I just ask them as far as to share how their experience is. And people just love to talk about, you know, how the products feel and just everything. And that's to me, that has gotten me, when I posted it, it has gotten me some more clients, more people asking about it, because as consultants, we sell the products, so we know how good they are, and we can tell how good they are all day. But then when you have other people singing your praises about the products, the benefits, and how it changed their skin, and in the testimonies, that's what I usually ask them, you know, how has it either solved a problem for you? One of the girls testified how she would never try makeup, and she just would not try makeup. She didn't, you know, she didn't really care for makeup. And then she came over here, and after we, you know, I did the foundation, she just did a video for me, and she told what her feelings were before, and she said now she's wearing lipstick and everything else. So something, you know, something like that was really good. But they just, you know, as Jackie's always said, as women, we love to talk here. So so it's really it's really good here.
I love it. It's like how she felt before, and now she's wearing lipstick.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
lipstick and blush, and she's purchased some eyeshadow, and her what she had thought about makeup was from other brands that she tried, because
Sure.
usually when people feel a certain way, it's for a reason, and finding out that reason first is most important, because there's a reason why they feel that way, you know.
So true. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The best. All right, my friends. So we have maxed out the social calendar. I encourage each one of you. I encourage each one of you to stop the insanity here, you monstrous slides. To make sure that you visit the social calendar early and often and plan your content, okay? Plan your success. Know it will happen. Know that you can always schedule your content on Facebook, and know that you can always revisit. If something isn't working, change it up. It's okay. The social calendar, you don't need to be married to it, but know that you can plan it and you can change it and you can dictate what's going to happen, okay? And if you need help, that's what Marketing Mondays are for. Bring your questions to the table. If something is working, share it with us. And if something isn't working, let's figure out together what to do to change it, okay? So let's work on some idea starters for this particular promo. So how to demo some of these products. Let's just go quick. First, I want to give a shout out. Evelyn Abernathy slays a live video and slays a review, okay? She gives the who needs the product, the what it is, the when to use it, the where to apply, the why to use it, the how to use it, and the how it makes her feel. She slays a review, okay? And it comes across my Facebook feed like I pulled all of these just from my Facebook feed, everything that you're going to see here in these scrolls. So if you guys want to be seen in these Marketing Mondays, I'll tell you how later, but just be aware that I see what you're posting on the internet, okay? And be aware that I see it and I love it. So don't be shy to tag Jackie and I in these things, because we love to see what you're up to. And it gives you some more reach too, because you never know who we're friends with, who might see it too. So big shout out to Evelyn for slaying a product review. So what are some of the items in this? Let me stop the share here. What are some of the items in this package, in this feature, that pair well together? Just open up and talk. Do we need to see it? Would that be helpful?
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the items that pair well together that we could feature together?
You could feature all the revitalized things together. You could feature the 2 boost things together.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say the Boost wipes and the micellar water.
Love that.
Also like the Boost or the Boost micellar water with a moisturizer like the Royal Jelly.
Yeah, I like that. I like the volcanic mask with the micellar water.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
with the toning essence.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
What else pairs? Something else has to pair. What would pair with the neck and chest cream?
Body comfort, the mask,
The mask.
the scrub, what's
Well,
the black scrub, the green, can't even think, volcanic mask.
Volcanic mask, yeah.
Right, to do the volcanic, talk about the neck. A lot of people neglect the neck. So we could scrub with the volcanic mask, with the cleanser, with the neck and firming. So focus on neck care, cleaning,
I love that. Oh,
and then coming back with the night firming. And like masking the neck.
I love that.
Mask the neck.
You could
Yeah.
also focus on the special care kind of components. Your neck needs special attention, your eyes need special attention, and pull those 2 together for treating yourself, to care for those problem areas. Because everybody's concerned about these. And, a lot of people don't like the turkey gobble neck that they start to develop. So,
Nobody wants that.
Great
Right.
idea.
And post a picture with a turkey gobble neck.
Yeah.
Like, please make it fun. Like, if
Yeah.
you think of a billboard, they don't go, here's a sale of a product, right? It's like billboard marketing is everything you post. Like, what makes you pause and look, right? And it's share forward. So it's teaching and go from this to this, whatever you can do, right?
We
Nice.
used to do, and I haven't done one in a long time, but we used to do a murder mystery party where you would figure out what's killing your skin. And all the villains were the things you didn't like, like they were just fun character names for the bags or the neck, or if you had saggy skin or whatever it was. And then we recommended a superpower or super product to kill it.
Think of a fun Canva like that. Remember how Jackie had her, what was your swimsuit or with your special
my
care?
serum underwear.
Yeah. So yeah, your serum, like you don't leave home without it, right? So again, think of, you want to have fun. Canva to me is where you create what makes me look at it and read about the product. So you're a solution solver. You're not a seller. You have solutions. So if you want to do murder mystery, right? My gosh, you could do every Monday as Murder Mystery Monday. I would totally have fun with that.
I would too.
Right? So Jack and I are never going to go to sleep again. So thanks, Cheryl. Really appreciate you. So, but again, you could murder
the outline, save you some time.
It's awesome. It's so easy. I bet we could go 50 weeks with Murder Mystery Monday. That's what it has to be. Like, don't just, here's the graphic, post it. And people go, oh, nobody's joining my Facebook. I'm not getting, and nobody's even looking. I have nobody. Blah, blah, blah. Well, of course you won't. So that if you watch a TV commercial, I want you all to own your own marketing department. So what makes you listen to a radio commercial? What's the zing? I love that Jackie did that slide about Evelyn. There's a wow factor. You have to have a door opener to go boom. And I think her next slide will show another one. And then, now I've got your solution. So I love what you said, Cheryl. You like murder it and solve it. Right?
Yeah, you identify the villains that are killing your skin and you figure out what weapon you have to get rid of them.
So maybe you go live every Monday with that. Helen's doing memories with, on her Mondays. That's great. You need stories, you need product teaching, right? So I love that. Love it. Great idea.
I love it too. That's so smart. And like, you could like murder your eye bags. How do you murder your eye bags? With the eye cream and the cooling wand. So good. Oh, you guys, so clever. Okay. I'm not going back into full screen, and here's why. I want to go back and forth between the slides. Okay. So we already did utilizing great photos and powerful words, which is what Evelyn is doing in her product reviews. I also really love how Shafika is utilizing those personal testimonials in video, and Tucky's utilizing the posts from her personal folks. And I think that you can, clients, so you can utilize those personal testimonials any way you want, but clients' testimonials give you way more street cred than your own testimonial. Like, because clients can be like, well, you'll lie to sell your product, but other people won't lie for you. And eventually people will believe that you will not lie to sell products, but other people have way more influence over your client than you do, which is crazy. But it's true. And personal testimonials from clients go the extra mile every single time. And I love how, Cheryl, the murder mystery totally ties into what problem can these promos solve, right? So you can like murder a turkey neck with the neck and chest cream, which is so smart. That's so cool, because part of our job as experts in our field is to solve problems for our people. And as we are solving those problems, right? We have to do it in a fun and engaging way, or we're going to lose buy-in from those clients. So that's so freaking clever, and I love it so much. Okay, let's give props to Maria, who's in the room, which I love. So big up to Maria Bryant, who used a live video to demo the volcanic mask and invite folks to host. How can you get this for free? This came across my my feed 2 days later, which means like, hello, not only does live video show the same day, but it lives forever in perpetuity. I love that live video shows not just the same day, but it shows multiple days later. Like, so well done. And well done, Maria, for tagging me and Jackie in it. So it shows not just to me and not just to her, but to everybody in our network. So well freaking done. So how can you party with these products? How can you party with the things that are in these? Let's see, hold on. With the thing that are in this promo? Well, first of all, the volcanic mask is part of your host rewards. So please do use it. Okay. But how can you show these off in a party or a class? Use the hydration shock mask as a workshop. We showed this to you a couple of Marketing Mondays ago, right? We built a whole workshop around it. Launch it today. It's the perfect summer workshop. Launch it today. You can do an exfoliating class. Carol was saying that people think that exfoliation is going to dry out your skin. Do a class. Launch a class about it. Let it be a Facebook event that people can RSVP to and teach a lesson about how exfoliation is essential to cell turnover. Yes, it's free. Teach folks about it. Okay, teach them how to replace bad oils with good oils. Teach them how to pamper their skin. Okay, teach them about eye care. Teach them how to utilize an eye cream and the metal wand to bring down their eye bags. Teach them about lymphatic drainage. Teach them how to take down swelling in their face. Teach something that you know about. Position yourself as an expert in your field. Anything that you know, teach. You can do that. You're allowed to do that. It's fair game to teach anything on the internet that you know about. Okay? You're allowed, and that builds your credibility as a teacher and as a share person on the internet. Okay, what are some other, are there any other ideas about how to party or how to teach workshops with this feature? Anything at all? I know we're running low on time. I'm sorry. Anything at all? Because I'll keep going. Okay. How do you recruit? How do you build your team with this feature? I had an idea. Everybody's getting spray tanned because we know we're not supposed to lay in tanning beds anymore. That's not good for us. Everybody's getting spray tanned. My knees and elbows soak in spray tan because they are the driest parts of my body. The Royal Jelly Body Complex is the perfect share for knees and elbows to super high moisturize those areas so they don't turn bright orange. Okay, so people can get 50% off a lifetime of their summer skincare for pre-spray tan. So they don't turn orange in their elbows and knees. You can reach out to salons that offer spray tans and show them how Body Complex can better serve their current customers. Just a thought, just an idea start. Does anyone else have an idea of how to recruit with these features? I'm going to start calling on somebody. Don't make me, because I will. I'm scrolling through people to call on right now.
Well, we can you know, I just realized the little tool is with the eye cream,
Yeah.
and a lot of people, a lot of us have trouble with, you know, the swelling around the eyes and dark circles.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know if that tool helps with dark circles, but the eye cream, I believe, does. I
Yeah.
believe it says it in there that it helps with the dark circles. So that's a really, I don't know if I'm answering your question properly because I was
Okay.
taking notes down, but that's a really great thing to pair even with the toner. To use the toner first and then use that eye cream.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like that could be a great recruiting tool too, to keep working on our eye bags, right? Like
Yeah.
my eye bags have eye bags. I could pack my eye bags full of eye bags. So that's a great recruiting tool for me to share, right? That eye cream 50% off for life. That's nice. I'll take it. Anyone else have any thoughts before I move on?
Jack, I
Jackie.
would just take your, oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry,
I could tell you were gearing
Oh,
up. I could see it on your eyes.
So if you took your bundle slide 2 and you took that, you could do a this or a that. You could say, here's
Oh,
this
I do love
bundle.
this or that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products at most, right?
Mhm.
So
Yep.
10 products at $326, or that and show the Revitalize kit for $200
Yes, queen.
with 20 some products, right? So again, this week has a really big Revitalize focus. So I'm just going to say, if you have Revitalize clients, you go, here's a great bundle. You could buy this. You could book and look at all the Revitalize in our hostess offers at double discount, or you can begin with the Revitalize kit. I'm a big buy, book, or begin this or that. What do you want? Do you want this, that, or wait, this biggie, right? So I think it's really, this shows me, when I look at this, it's all about my Revitalize and Royal Jelly happy campers.
Yep. I love that. True that. All right. Let's finish up because we are so short on time. It's my fault. I want to give a shout out to Ashley Bell for sharing Pampering on the Go in such a classy way. Okay. So the composition of this photo is so good for social media, and here's why. She's got skincare just like tucked under her legs, so cash. She's got her boost wipes on her lap, and she's got her water here. Okay. It doesn't look like much, but this is maybe a perfect social media share. And her caption was something super simple, like cleansing on the go or something. It was so good. And it was like she got like some like comments or whatever, but this is such a great casual Jafra share that I just had to include it. This is good. This is the kind of share that you want to include in your social media, because it's not like buy my skincare, buy my skincare, buy my skincare. It's this is how my skincare fits in my life. And it's good. This is good. This is cream of the crop, easy social media share, and I love it. Okay. How do you sample these this feature? This is great for back of the hand Royal Jelly Milk Balm for everybody. This contributes to your 66 facials this week. Love that. Sharing your boost wipes at the gym or the pool or anywhere people need to cleanse their skin. I love talking about Men's Health Week this week at country clubs, yacht clubs. I don't know. I live in Yuppie Town. So we're at yacht clubs. We're at the racetrack. We're at pickleball is huge where I live. So we're at racket sports clubs. We're sharing SPF at all of those places, at the beach, at the pool, at the park, at the town gatherings for Flag Day. There's a 5K race every weekend day here where I live. So you're getting out into the sunshine and sharing the Jafra. Okay. Last but certainly not least, let's skip forward. We're going to make waves in June. Okay. We picked a wave. The wave that I picked today was selling a bundle a day. If you sell one of these bundles every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to take Friday off because why not? Each of these, from 2 from the brochure, 2 from the catalog, gives you, I think it's a $300, yeah, $313, okay? Plus 1 of each of your feature gives you $639 retail. At 50% commission gives you $319.50 this week. You are green by 19. You are living the dream, killing the game, doing the things, okay? I love for all of you this week to just consider following each little methodology that we chose for this week and sharing. I'll send all of these slides out, and sharing thoughtfully, social media, sharing thoughtfully out in the world, and using what you have to get what you want. You don't have to cook up your own theories. You don't have to cook up your own ideas. Use what you have to get what you need, okay? Some reminders that you have 66 conversations to track. Use what you have to get what you want. Open your mouth, do back of the hand facials, share what you're proud of. You love your Jaffer guys. I know you do. You tell me all the time. Share what you're proud of, okay? You have Vicky's meeting later on today at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Cheryl will be there as a guest trainer, which is pretty exciting. You have the Joy meeting featuring Gail Jameson tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We have the regional celebration tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Lots of really exciting stuff tomorrow at the regional celebration. Thursday, big day Thursday, okay? We have brochures, July brochures drop on the 15th, last day to register for conference. And we have at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, big 15-minute meeting. I don't know what, is it going to be in your Zoom room, Jackie? Is that official yet? Or is it somewhere else? She's muted.
Sorry, I have not seen them post it, but I do know that's where they're going to move it to. Yes.
Okay, super. So in this Zoom room, unofficially, we will be having a super, super exciting, super fast 15-minute meeting of awesomeness. Please be there if you can. If not, it will be recorded, but I don't think you're going to want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of really exciting information. And very last, if you want to be featured, if you want us to be able to see all the greatness that you're up to, hashtag your posts, Jaffer Summer, so that I can go hunting to see what kind of greatness that you're up to. And also feel free to tag Jackie and I so we can see what you're doing. I want to be able to shout really loud about the awesome stuff that you're up to on Marketing Mondays. And I want to be able to shout really loud to everyone what you're doing, because I think it's great. And very lastly, please, please, please be proud of what you're up to, because I do see the things that you're sharing on social media and I'm really excited in the direction that y'all are going. Be proud of yourselves. I think you're doing a great job. Questions, comments, concerns, compliments before we close out for the day?
When you said tag you and the other Jackie, is that like putting your name in there, or is there something else?
There's a button on Facebook that has like a little person and then what looks like a little price tag on it. You can click that button and then you can write our name in it, like one of our names in it, and you can click on our names and it will tag us in the post. Or conversely, you can put the little @ symbol and then type Jackie and click on our names and it will put us in the post.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns, compliments? Well, then that's Monday for you. We will have all of this up for you, recording and slides and everything else up for you after the rest of our Monday stuff. And we adore you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.